Alright, so let's go ahead and start number 2. Let's go ahead and read it out loud. In a snow peas, there are 3 variations of the gene that control the way the pod looks. Individuals homozygous for one allele have round pods. The heterozygous individuals have split pods. Individuals homozygous for the other allele have wrinkly pods. In a population of 30 round, 50 split, and 40 wrinkly, determine the allelic, genotypic, and phenotypic frequencies. So let's go ahead and fill out our table again, just starting from the information they gave us. So alleles, let's go ahead and name those according to what we want to do. So we have 2 homozygous and we have 1 heterozygous. So let's put the names here. Let's put 2 homos on the outside. Let's do that. So let's start with the first one. We're going to start with round. So let's do round as RR. That sounds like a nice, easy one to remember. RR. We're going to name that round. And then we said the last one was wrinkly, so let's call that W. All right, wrinkly. And the middle one, we said that was split, and that's going to be an RW because it's going to be heterozygous, one from here, one from here. So now we're dealing with some alleles. Okay, so let's not freak out a little bit. We're going to do this the same way we did last time. How many did they give us here of the round? They gave us 30. Okay, how many of the split did they give us? They gave us 50. And how many of the wrinkly? 40. So my total population is 120. Same as last time, all right? Except for the alleles. So let's keep going. Let's find our phenotypic frequency. 30 divided by 120. That's going to be 0.25, 0.25. 50 divided by 120. That's going to be 0.42. 40 divided by 120, that's going to be 0.33. Okay? And if we add all 3's together, we should get 1. Perfect. Okay, so we know the phenotypic frequency. Now let's figure out the allelic frequency. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about these alleles now. Let's talk about this first one. We're going to the R's. Okay, we're going to talk about the R allele. R. So for every round name, there's 2 R's, right? So for the 30 population, we can say there's 2 R's for those 30 population, right? And then there's other R's down here. So this population here, there's 50. They're actually going to have 50 R's and 50 W's, okay? So we're going to have to add a 50 right here. And then we're going to divide all that by our total number of alleles we're talking about, the R's and W's. So our total number of alleles would be our population times 2, which is 240. So let's make that 240 right here. All right? So if we do that, we'll get our R allele will be 0.46. And let's do the same thing for our W's here. We see there's 40 wrinkly with 2 W's each. Let's do that again. 2 times 40 plus, again, another 50 W's here. 50 divided by our total number of alleles, 240. That should give us 0.54. This plus this should equal 1. So my W allele frequency is going to be 0.54. My R allele frequency is going to be 0.46. Now let's talk about the genotypic frequency. Okay, let's talk about that really quick. There's no dominance here. It says R's and it says either you're homozygous or heterozygous. So let's talk about that. Let's do a homozygous cross. R W W. So we're going to cross these guys. We're going to get RWs the whole time. All right. Now, this is our population now. They're going to go mate. So let's do that. R, W. What's our population look like now? We got an R, W, W. So our ratio is a 1 to 2 to 1. Is that our genotypic frequency? Genotypic frequency is that. It's our 1 to 2 to 1. So what we can say about that is when we do the genotypic frequency for this, we're going to see this many round. We're going to see that many wrinkly. We're going to see this many splits. It's going to be a 1 to 2 to 1 ratio. Our genotypic frequency will match our phenotypic frequency. So we can go ahead and say that. So if they want the genotypic, go ahead and give them the same frequency for phenotypic. And that's how you do it. Phenotypic, allelic. You know, since this is incomplete dominance, your genotypic frequency will match your phenotypic frequency. Okay, let's do the next one.